Hello and welcome to week 10. Happy early Halloween to everyone. I want to get started with a few announcements this week before we get into your assignments. So I'm going to start out with those and then we'll go ahead from there. The first announcement is that the tutoring center, specifically Gayla Husky, who works there, is actually looking for work-study students and or regular students to provide some tutoring services for students in Biology 201 and 202, which are the Biology Majors courses, as well as the A&P courses. The pay is $9.25 for drop-in and lab tutors, and then Gayla is preferring that embedded class tutors are actually work-study students. And if you have questions about that, you can actually reach out to her and ask further questions if you're interested. The second announcement is one that I posted on the evening of Sunday, October 25th. It's an homage to Halloween, and I'm going to invite you to do two things. Dress up in a medically related Halloween costume, photograph yourself, and then write a one-page paper that has 2 paragraphs in it. The first paragraph explains your costume, and the second paragraph relates your costume to our class. I have included a photo of myself as Miss Frizzle from several years ago. There was no orange hair color available at the time, thus my hair is purple. So if you're interested in that, the deadline will be Sunday, November 1st at 11:59 p.m. You should email that to me if you're interested. You can get 10 extra credit points for it. This week we're going to cover 2 chapters in the textbook. Those would be the Cardiovascular System, Chapter 11, and Respiratory System, Chapter 12. So you should start out by watching the video that you're currently watching, and taking a look then at the objectives here for each chapter. I listed them individually so you can see them separate from each chapter. And this week's tasks are then to start out by completing the Exam 2, covering chapters 7 and 10. Sorry that a car just went by again. It might be, you get to choose if you want to take the exam first in the week or later on. But we are moving ahead with 2 new chapters. So if you want to kind of clear your mind of material from chapters 7 through 10, you'll want to take your exam earlier in the week. And if you want to take it later in the week, then you'll be working through chapters 11 and 12 by reading the chapters in the book, looking at 2 separate PowerPoints, one for 11, one for 12. The PowerPoint for 12 has some reduced material in it, so you'll want to see my notes that I have in each slide. You'll want to add those new terms to your flashcards, and then I made a special video for you called Drawing Heart Anatomy. That refers to this week's homework assignment. And then there's another video, Anatomy for Beginners on Circulation, and you'll want to complete your homework after watching those videos, and email me when any questions arise. Your success in the chapter 11 and 12 homework comes directly from watching the embedded video that I made for you. I give you a set of instructions to follow very specifically, and doing those things will probably result in full credit for you. So what you're going to be doing is watching the video and drawing what I'm drawing as I draw it. So it's the circulation of blood through the heart as it comes in, goes back out, comes in again, and then is pumped out to the rest of the body. So what you need to do is accurately draw, label, and color in either red or blue, and then indicate the flow of blood through each of the bulleted structures that I listed there. When you're done with that, you can either take a very clear photograph of it or scan it in and drop it into this week's homework submission area. Please do not submit JPEGs. I'm looking for a Microsoft Word document this time because JPEGs will not open in Blackboard. Exam 2 covers chapters 7 through 10. It will be available Monday, October 26th at 8 a.m. as usual, and it will close Sunday, November 1st at 11:59 p.m. as always. The link will disappear after that time, or excuse me, at 11:59 and 0 seconds, or 0.1 of a second. You will no longer be able to take the test or see it. So the same guidelines apply, where if you get more than 5 questions wrong, you can email me and we can meet and look over your answers. If you get 5 questions or less wrong, I can email you the correct answers to the questions that you missed. This is a timed test. You will get 60 minutes to complete your work. There are only 34 questions, but I believe, let's see, 44 4 points. I can't remember exactly, but you'll see it as you click through and start taking the test. You will see that blue box. I'm sorry, but please know that you can minimize it and make it more slender and sort of get it out of your way as best as possible. You will see questions come up one at a time on the test. You won't be able to return to any previous questions. Don't click buttons to go backwards because it may kick you out, and that's not a good thing. So I would suggest taking the exam prior to the weekend because I'm not checking my email as much on the weekends, and then we can try to thwart any issues and remedy any situations that might be going on if you're taking the test by Friday. We've got a lot packed into this week. 2 chapters and an exam and a homework assignment. I think that you're going to really enjoy it though. It's a lot of fun, and I made an interesting video to guide you through it in the comfort of my home. I had to get creative with some materials. I hope you like it. I will have your Chapter 10 homework assignments graded by Sunday, November 1st, and as always, reach out when questions and concerns arise. I am here for you. That's what I do. That's what I love doing. So let me know if anything comes up, and best wishes for a great week. I'll talk to you again soon.